Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I always laugh when I say that. There's a woman on TikTok who always says something like that, and it always makes me giggle. Good morning, everyone. If you're joining me live or on the replay, I'm going to be playing cards today. Oh, look at that. How perfect is that? We're going to talk about the energy today. It is an Ace of Spades day. I just shuffled the deck and there's the Ace of Spades. So feeling into the energy for today, we're really feeling the Ace of Spades and the ruling number 7. Now, I want to talk about what that means as we move through our quote unquote linear calendar. Nothing is linear, nothing is in a straight line. Everything is working in these fractal patterns that's constantly circular and on the move. But as we come into this Ace of Spades energy, we're being reminded that we are meant to create in the material world. That this is not just, we're all spiritual beings trying to find our way home, or we're not just ambitious material beings who are meant to build a legacy and then leave this planet. We are both. So the Ace of Spades really shows up in that desire for both, that desire to really understand and embody the spiritual aspects of who we are, to embody our divinity. And yet the Ace of Spades also carries ambition, this desire to create in the material world, this desire to build something. And that can show up in two different ways. It can show up from the perspective of, I have so much ambition and drive, and I just want to do the things, and I don't want to worry about or think about my divinity. I just want to head down, blinders on, go for it, which can result in a lot of pain because we get caught up in the hows and the trying to control and the trying to manipulate of the material world. Good morning, Heather Ruth, Miss Love Bug. And the Ace of Spades also can show up in being too divine, if that's even a way of putting that. It's in this desire to be so in the spiritual realms, to be walking through astral travel, to not be in the material experience. So the Ace of Spades is actually asking us to bridge the gap between both. To recognize that we as creators on this planet have the ability to create whatever we desire. We can have it all. So the Ace of Spades says, be spiritual, embody that, and then move that into the material experience. Veronica, you're here. So it's asking us to recognize and embody our divinity, and then to utilize and leverage that divinity to create in the material experience, to have the things that we want to have, to drive the cars that we want to drive, to experience the adventures and the playfulness that we want to experience, to have the relationships and the deep connections that we want, to experience the community and the connection and the celebrations that we desire, to travel, to see the world, to whatever, to build a legacy, whatever it is. That's why we are here. We are not here to go to work and come home and wait until we're 65 and retire and then wait to die. That's not why we're here. We are meant to be here to recognize our divinity, to awaken to our divinity, so that we can create together, in community, in harmony, in unity. Now, that ruling number 7, and I am going to do card readings, I promise. So anybody who's joining me live, share this out, let people know I am going to be doing readings for people. So that ruling number 7, sometimes it can be very difficult to trust the unseen. It can be very difficult to make that decision and to leap into the unseen because our minds are so programmed to see what's there in front of us, to see what we perceive and forget that 99.99999% is the unseen, that we're only seeing and perceiving 0.0001% of what's actually possible. And our minds get caught up in the patterns and the minds forget who we really are. So the 7 is saying trust. Take a leap of faith, jump in head first, explore it, get curious, be willing to walk on the edge, be willing to take that leap of faith into the unseen world. So let's talk about our creator code in that. So how do you trust? How do you take that leap of faith? This is a question I get asked often. Of, okay, cool, sure, Cindy, you can tell me till you're blue in the face to trust and take a leap of faith. But what does that even mean? It means listening, receiving, and being willing to take action on whatever it is you receive, even if it doesn't make any sense. Even if you're like, what? No. I don't know. I don't get that. Why would I do that? It has nothing to do with what I want. And yet it has everything to do with what you want. I have sat in queue on my sit in queue multiple times a day, but I have sat there in queue occasionally and asked my heart and asked my higher self, what's next? What's the next step? And I've heard the language of go for a walk. I've heard the language of take a nap. I've heard the language of walk the opposite direction around your route that you usually walk. I've also heard the language of reach out to someone, of go to the grocery store. I've heard the language of go build the thing, build the sales page, put this offer out. All of these invitations, all of these messages are an invitation for you to take the leap into the unknown, into the unseen. Your higher self, the unseen, is speaking to you in those nudges. And it is when you take action on those nudges that you learn to trust yourself. It is when you ignore those messages that you get caught up in indecision and doubt and insecurity. When you take action on those pieces, those steps, those what's next, you become a partner with the unseen world. And it's like when you go to the gym and you start working out muscles that you haven't worked out for a long time, it's a little bit sore and uncomfortable. And the next day you're like, oh man, I don't know how I feel about that. And yet you keep going and you go and you go and you go. And pretty soon that muscle is strong. Trust is a muscle. It's no different. Trust is a muscle that we must develop. And so using that muscle on a regular basis, is what makes it less uncomfortable. It makes it easier to take action again and again and again and again. And pretty soon you're just like, yeah, do this, do this, do this. And you're trusting and you're leaping into the unknown, into the unseen. And before you know it, you look back and you're like, wow, I trust myself. It's the same as when you go to the gym day after day after day, whatever. I don't recommend going to the gym every day, but if you're doing that, you don't see instant results. But when you look back 6 months later, you're like, wow, I got what I wanted. That's how it works. It requires what I like to call blisscipline. Not discipline. We don't like that word around here. Blisscipline, where we are dedicated and devoted to the thing we want, and we are willing to do what it takes to get there. We are willing to do the queue every day. We are willing to, take your greens drink every day, whatever it is. You're willing to do the thing. You're willing to listen every day and take action. So today's energy is inviting us into that leap, into the unseen world, to embody it just a little bit more, to bridge the gap so that we can create in the material experience like never before. This is our moment of awakening, of never, ever looking back. All right, time to pull cards. I am going to do readings though, because I want to tap into your unique creator's code. So what I'm going to need, if you would like a reading, if you're just hanging out here, welcome. You're welcome to be here without getting a reading. But if you would like a reading and you would like to unlock your creator's code just a little bit more today so that you can lean into that unknown and that 99.99999% just a little bit more, here's what I need from you. I will need your day and month of birth. Don't need your year, just give me your day and month of birth, and I will dive into some readings for you guys. Welcome. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Wanda. Good morning. All right, so I'll wait for those to come in. I'm going to start with Heather Ruth, because I know Heather Ruth's day of month of birth. So, Heather Ruth, 6 of Diamonds. Yeah. So, Heather Ruth, your creator's code is really all about learning to receive, learning to recognize that you don't owe the world anything and the world doesn't owe you anything, that your value is intrinsically coded into who you are. And simply by being here on the planet, you are given the gift of receiving. And yet your contract that you carry makes it difficult for you to do that. And so you are being tasked the job of learning to receive in this lifetime, of opening up the back of the heart, of opening up and saying, yes, I am worthy of receiving. I deserve to have the things and the experiences and the relationships that I want to have. I am worthy. That is your job in this lifetime, to really open up that receiving muscle. Oftentimes, especially as a 6 of Diamonds, you're going to close that off thinking that you need to do something in order to receive, that there is something that you owe the world in order to receive that. And your job is to recognize that your value is as being a human being. There is nothing you need do in order to receive from the world. Just thinking about when a baby is born, the first thing a baby does is receive breath. We were born to receive first and then to give. You are giving yourself the gift of that breath, and then you breathe out and you scream and you shout from the rooftops. That's what babies do. So your job, Heather Ruth, is to learn and practice the discipline of receiving. And in doing so, you unlock your creator's code of recognizing your own power, of understanding the flow that is your innate right on this planet, the ability to just tap into that power, to recognize that you don't owe anyone, no one owes you. You get to be, do, and have whatever you want to experience. And in doing so, you create the bliss on this planet. Miss Heather Ruth. That feels good. All right. So what can you do today to unlock that creator's code, Miss Heather? All right. Hello, if you're joining me and I'm opening my eyes and looking at the comments. All right. Oh, Heather Ruth. All right. So we've got the 2 of Spades showing up as your action step today to unlock that creator's code just a little bit more. That 2 of Spades is actually inviting that co-creation with the unseen world. It's inviting you into a deeper embodiment of your partnership that you have with the universe, God, source, whatever label you choose to give that. It's inviting you into a deeper connection. So today, your job is not to do the things. It's not to check things off the to-do list. And Heather, because I know you have things on the to-do list. So that can wait. There's no rush. But your job today is really to fall into that partnership that you carry with the universe. And in doing so, you unlock the Queen of Spades, that deep, feminine, intuitive power that's innately yours, that ability to channel through anything that you need to do today. It's going to really, actually, if you step into that partnership first, it will make the to-do list easier because you'll just simply be in flow and you'll be able to amplify your inner power as a result. So prioritize your connection with Source today, Heather. All right, coming back up, where are we at? Jenny, January 12th. All right, I think I know. Yes, 2 of Spades. 2 of Spades, Miss Jenny. All right, so the 2 of Spades. Just counting. I'm reading my life chart over here. Okay. So to unlock your creator's code, Jenny, in your lifetime is to deepen your awareness of your purpose. Now, when this card, this influence shows up as an action, sometimes it can be a little bit challenging because oftentimes we think an action is something on the to-do list, but your action is actually a deepening of your awareness of your purpose. And, you and I have been in conversation. We've talked about a few things. It's that pull that you have, that drive that you have to do certain things, even when you don't know what that is. It's about allowing that information to just channel through you, trusting that whatever harmonizes in the body is actually leading you to where you want to go. It's leading you into that purpose. This is an influence that I've actually been working with personally for the last 52 days. And it's been challenging because I'm a doer. I like to get shit done. That's the sign. And in the influence of this card that's influencing your creator's code, it can sometimes be really challenging to just sit back and harmonize, to allow whatever is unfolding in the unseen to unfold without needing to do anything other than just be a human being. So Jenny, in your lifetime, you are meant to harmonize, to be more and do less, to allow the universe, the unseen, to harmonize your purpose so that you can move out into the world and really just love and nurture and be in community and amplify those communities and bring communities together. So in the receiving your creator's code, you're meant to harmonize. Allow your purpose to unfold without needing to do anything. And as a result, that unlocks your creator's code of nurturing community, of bringing people together, of celebrating people, of being with people, of just loving on humanity. It feels really good, Jenny. It's no wonder that you are pulled to do what we've been talking about. All right, Jenny. So what can you do to unlock that creator's code today? Let's lean in. Welcome, everyone. If you're just joining, I am doing cards and readings. If you would like a reading, please drop your date, month, and date of birth in the comments. All right, Jenny, what can you do today to unlock that creator's code? Oh, fun. All right. So Jenny, I've got the King of Hearts as your action step today. So the King of Hearts is a leader, a benevolent leader who says, I just want to love on everyone. I want to lead from here. I want to lead from my heart. I want to come into some stability in that love. I want to be someone who's more of the emperor, who creates communities and really just nurtures my people, whatever that looks like, with love. So this is an opportunity for you to step into that leadership role just a little bit more today, of tapping into who am I first and foremost, what's my foundation, and how do I want to share that with the world from a place of love? What does that look like? Not getting caught up in the hows, but inviting yourself more into the heart, bringing the mind into the heart and asking, what would love do? How would love lead today? And just allow that to unfold. As a result, we're embodying the Queen of Diamonds. So this is really a day of mastery for you today, Jenny, of really stepping into the awareness and the embodiment that you get to have and be and do anything that you fucking want. So I'm going to invite you to go back 2 weeks ago to Joy Kingsborough's channel. I'm working on getting this recording, people, because I keep bringing people back to this. She channeled something about the Queen of Diamonds that was so powerful. So Jenny, if you can't find that, just private message me and I will get that recording to you, because it's really going to help you to embody the playfulness in the material experience. But we must do that from leading from a place of love. Let me know how that lands for you, Jenny. All right, coming back up the comments. Veronica, November 30th. Okay. Veronica, November 30th. I feel like I should know what your card is. November 30th. 3 of Hearts. Yes. All right. So So, Veronica, your creator's code is an interesting one. Your creator's code is going to be driven by how you navigate your birth card, your contract. So as the 3 of hearts, you can go in different ways. The three itself shows up as either doubt, insecurity, I don't know what I'm doing, worry, anxiety, or it shows up in massive creativity. Anything that is doubt, anxiety, worry, anything of that sort, you have a choice. We always have a choice. We are not at the whim of our emotion. So you have the choice to transmute that anxiety, doubt, worry, insecurity into creative expression. So you are meant to create. That's part of your creator's code. So learning to navigate your emotions, learning to shift your emotions and pivot those emotions is going to be really important. It's also very important for you that you don't take those emotions personally. You were put here on this planet for transformation. Transformation often stirs up a lot of emotion. And so in that, it can be a little uncomfortable as you're constantly transmuting, you're constantly changing, you're constantly coming to this place of fullness, transmute, fullness, transmute. But that's actually your job. That's what you were put here to do. And so surrendering to that is going to be the easiest pathway of recognizing and being aware of your emotional state, not taking your emotions personally, and allowing it to fill you up, and then transmuting it into creative expression, whatever that looks like for you. Creative expression doesn't mean you have to be a good painter or drawer. I'm not, trust me, I talk about my stick pig all the time. Creative expression simply means you are taking the energy and transmuting it into something else. That's what creation is. So whether you're taking your doubt and insecurity and anxiety and transmuting it into art or dance or cooking or conversation, whatever that looks like, that's what your job is. And your creator's code is unlocked by you doing that. And in that, you open yourself up to this life of adventure and play, of exploration of the mind, of questioning your beliefs, of questioning other people's beliefs, of transmutation constantly, of absolutely embodying the ability to create in the material experience. But we must first do that by understanding our emotions. If you have not yet taken the brain game, I highly recommend that for you. The brain game is going to be something that will help you to understand your ability to choose and transmute those emotions. All right. So Veronica, what can you do today? Excuse me. I can feel that clearing. All right. What can you do today to unlock that a little bit more? All right. Yes, absolutely. So we've got the 8 of Spades showing up as your action step for today. So today I invite you. I love that all the spades are showing up today. It's so on point. You can't make this shit up. The 8 of the 8 of Spades is inviting you in to your own personal power. Again, the transmutation of emotion. So however you notice yourself feeling today, and I'm going to invite you to just maybe over the next few days, keep a journal and just write down, how am I feeling right now? The first step towards anything is awareness. If you are not aware of how you're feeling, then you just go about your day on autopilot. But if you're checking in, how am I feeling? I'm feeling creative and lit up and excited and I want to play. Excellent. Go move that. Go create that. Create more with that. Amplify that. But if you're noticing, oh man, I'm feeling a little bit down in the dumps, feeling a little bit insecure. I can choose to hang on to this emotion, or I can choose to do something with this emotion. What would I choose to do? Would I choose to hang on to it and make it mine, or would I choose to move it? That's your power. So the invitation for you today is to step into that power just a little bit more. And I love this. Your result, if you do that, is actually your creator's code receiving muscle. So opening up to the play, the adventure, the change in belief, the evolution that's available to you in that. Feels good. All right, I'm going to just come down to the bottom. All right, so yeah, Veronica, your job is to love and transmute. Absolutely. Okay, welcome everybody. If you are just joining, I have got some time for card pulls. All right, Jenny, you're going to do that. Lots of love. At first, the first thought of doing nothing is doing nothing. But as you put it, be more, do less. Yes, exactly. When it comes from your higher self and flows through you, it does feel like do less. Beautiful, Jenny. I love that. Veronica, you've been feeling amazing. Excellent. So, in order to stay there, to feel amazing all the time, we must amplify for more. Energy is never stagnant. And so, if we're feeling amazing and we just let it ride without choosing more, then it eventually goes into entropy. So, my invitation, Veronica, is to amplify that, to make it more, make it more, make it more from inside you first. So I've been feeling amazing. What does more feel like? And then move that out into the world. And then come back and what does that feel like? Move that out into the world. Just keep doing that over and over. All right, let's see who's next. Okay, Mache, Ace of Clubs. All right. Yeah, this makes sense for you. Okay, because I know you a little bit. So your creator's code is unlocked by being willing to question your beliefs, by being willing to always check in with, is that actually true? I wonder what else could be possible here. I'm open, I'm curious, I'm okay with whatever arises. That's actually your job in your lifetime, is to constantly be checking in with your beliefs. As we know, belief can drive us in certain directions. If we believe that the world is unsafe, then we create a world that is unsafe. If we believe that we live in a world of unity and love and higher consciousness, then we create our surroundings of that. So our job, and your job specifically, Mache, is to really check in with those beliefs over and over and over again, all the time, questioning, is that true? I wonder what else could be possible. I am open, I am curious. And as a result of doing that, you open up, you unlock that creator's code of being able to create multiple different pathways of wealth in the material experience, of really being able to tap into creating a video game over here and taking photos over here and doing this over there. You get to do that as a result of constantly adventuring in the mind. You're being invited to adventure with the mind, adventure with your beliefs. Go on an adventure with your belief systems. There we go. All right, so what can you do today to unlock that creator's code a little bit more? Can't make this shit up, guys. Mate, Ace of Spades. So today's energy is really calling you. It's saying, are you willing to embody the 99.9999999% of the unseen world just a little bit more? Are you willing to lean into it a little bit more, even though your mind wants to do the ambitious thing, wants to focus on the material? The Ace of Spades says, wait, there's more. Lean in. Let me show you those lightning bolts of inspiration. Let me show you what you're capable of when you trust me just a little bit more. Allow yourself to go to the depths of your spirituality, of your divinity, of understanding that you are a creator. And the only way that you create is by focusing on your divinity, not on the material world. Everything that you see in the material world is evidence of a past manifestation. It is trash energy. It is junk. It is no longer reality. It is already in entropy. So you're being invited to lean into your divinity a little bit more so that you can create like a mofo. There you go. Like, that's pretty blunt and to the point, Mache. All right. Okay. Veronica, you're so welcome. I'm glad that landed. Okay. Let's see who's next. Wanda. All right. Okay, Wanda, here we go. So your creator's code is unlocked by being open and curious and learning to trust yourself. Being willing to listen to the messages that you receive. As we know, you, as a ruling number 6, you are an open channel, a very open channel. And yet sometimes, as the 4 of Diamonds, you don't trust that. So your job in your entire lifetime is to learn to trust that, to listen and to take action, to listen and to take action, and to just be the conduit for higher wisdom. It's funny, there is actually nothing you need to do other than listen. And the 4 of Diamonds says, yeah, but there's so many things to do. There's a to-do list, and I want to control, and I want to take care of the things, and I need to be responsible. And your creator's code is unlocked by listening and trusting. Those are not actions. They are your actions, and yet they're not actions. Your job is to simply be a conduit, to spend more time in queue, to spend more time simply allowing that energy to flow through you. And in doing so, you unlock your purpose. You unlock your ability to create. You have so much creative potential available to you. That 4 of Diamonds is going to trip you up in a desire to control the material. All right, so what can you do, Wanda, to unlock that just a little bit more today? Welcome if you are just joining me. I will need your month and date of birth if you would like a reading. Okay, Wanda, what can you do? Oh, Wanda, just love. Just love. Take yourself to higher extremes of love. Embody the love as you flow the love through your body. Get curious about what can you do to amplify that even more. This is an initiation into a higher experience of love. If that's I'm like laughing. My human is like, is that even possible? Because you love so much. But of course it's possible. This is your invitation to just grow that love inside your body and move that love out into the world and your community and every human. Allow that to just permeate every cell of the human collective. Woo, that feels good. As a result, we've got the flow in the material. So the 4 of Diamonds wants to control the material, wants to make sure, wants to be responsible. And this is saying if you just loved more, you would create the flow in the material. Flow. Flow is the word, Wanda. All right. Okay. Mache, it's like Gus knows you or something, right? It's shocking. Okay. I love it. You can't make this shit up. Okay, where are we at next? Okay, Allison. Let's see. You're feeling great. My cat's feeling great too. He's playing with a bouncy ball right here, so apologies for the noise. You're feeling great, attracting incredible large things while doing nothing, quietly reflecting, lots of meditation and clearing. But you are a doer. Welcome to the club. What does the universe want to say to me? All right, so May 9th. Oh, you have a birthday coming up very soon, my friend. May 9th, you are a 10 of Diamonds. Yeah, Allison, it makes sense that you're a doer. So your creator's code is unlocked when you recognize that you can have it all. That you can have all the money, all the experiences, all the impact, all the relationships, all the love. You do not have to sacrifice one for the other. You get to just embody all of it. You are likely inspired by new ideas and new experiences all the time. It's no wonder that you're attracting new and large things all the time, because you carry that in your contract of this deep desire to plant new seeds all the time, of constant manifestation. Yes, keep going, keep doing that, keep creating in the material world, because your creator's code is unlocked by your recognition that you are a creator on this planet, that you are designed by your divine code to be here, to own it, to be, do, have, experience everything you've ever desired, to amplify that out into the world so that everyone can experience it, to not be shy in your desires, to amplify your desires so that when you experience it, when you create it, when it materializes in front of you, the other humans look at you and go, how did you do that? And all you need say is, I decided I could have it all. Whoo, goosebumps. That feels good, Allison. The doing is the decision that I'm going to have this and take the inspired action. All right, so what can you do today to unlock that creator's code a little bit more, Allison? Yeah, Allison, you're being told not to do. The 6 of Spades shows up and says harmonize. Harmonize, allow, listen, trust more, wait for your purpose to unfold. God, universe, source is working behind the scenes in that 99.99999% unseen world, conspiring on your behalf for your desires. And so by doing more right now, you're interrupting the flow. You're telling God that you don't believe God will bring it to you, that you don't believe that God is doing the things behind the scenes. And so therefore I must control and do things. You're being invited to the pause, to the understanding that you have made a decision of something you want, and now the universe is conspiring to bring that to you. And as a result, something new is being born. Something new is opening up for you. You're being led into a new experience where you will absolutely fall in love if you are willing to pause and let the universe do its job in the unseen world today. That Ace of Spades is speaking to us all over the place, and that ruling number 7. My goodness. Okay. Yes, Wanda, tap into your Care Bear, your love Care Bear just a little bit more. I actually have a love Care Bear. I'm going to send you a picture. Allison, yeah, goosebumps. You're so tired by doing nothing. How come it's so exhausting to sleep and meditate? And because, you know, it's so funny. In the non-action, we're actually very, very busy. We're very busy restructuring our cellular DNA pattern. We're restructuring in the unseen world. And so the body is like, I need a minute. I might need more water. I might need more sleep. I might need rest. I might need more meditation. I need you to stop the to-do list so that I can prepare myself for what's coming. So give the body what it needs. I know it's exhausting, but it's only exhausting for the mind. So pivot what the mind believes to be true. Invite the mind into what if the universe was taking care of things for me? I made a decision about something I wanted, and now I let go and I surrender and I let God do the work while I rest and prepare this vessel for what's about to unfold. Hopefully that lands for you, Allison. Lands for me. I feel like that was a message for all of us. All right. Where are we at? Danielle, September 4th. Oh, yes. 7 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds. So Danielle, this is no surprise. Your creator's code is unlocked by taking your mind higher, by letting go of the attachments of the mind, of releasing the confines of the mind, of inviting your mind out of its own prison, of inviting your mind to take your perspective higher, of searching for the meaning in things that don't make sense, of being curious, of being always looking for the higher perspective and higher meaning. You're being invited to let go of the attachments that your mind thinks it needs to hold on to This is your lifetime pattern. And in doing so, you will see the higher perspective, you will see the higher meaning, and it will bring peace. It will bring this level of awareness to you that cannot be denied. It opens up your ability to create with God, to create with Source, that you are not the one that's running the show. It is this deep surrender of the mind to open yourself up to this higher perspective. Whew. Not an easy task, Danielle, and yet I know that you're doing it. Okay. So Danielle, let's see what you can do today to unlock your creator's code a little bit more. All right. And if you're enjoying these readings, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share them out, let people know that I'm doing these every Thursday at 10 a.m. Let people know, get them to subscribe. And if you really love channeling, come and join us this Saturday at our Jonah Live event. I put the link for tickets in the description of the video. All right. Danielle. So interesting, Danielle, you're being invited to actually create in the material today, to actually do something. You're like the one human in this whole call that's been invited to do something in the material. So because you've got this material number showing up, it's saying amplify. It's saying go dance over here, go cook over here, go camping, maybe promote brain game, maybe do this, maybe do that. It's inviting you into a playful experience in the material of really just inviting yourself and your body to play here on the planet. So to me, it feels like perhaps you've spent a lot of time understanding the unseen world, and now you're being invited to move that into the material world. And as a result, you'll be nurturing and exploring community and building community and loving on humanity. So your job, Danielle, is to play in the material today. All right. Okay. Danielle, whoo, it's right. Okay. Shauna. August 18th. Feel like I should know your card. 8 of Clubs. Yes. All right. Oh, Shauna, your job, your creator's code is to celebrate, to fill your cup up so damn full that it just pours over. Similar to Wanda's message of activate the love bug Care Bear and just amplify love in your body. Let love overflow into your Taurus field. Let love flow beyond that Taurus field. Activate your circuit to move love everywhere. Celebrate, amplify, love. Really let yourself live a life fully lived. And in doing so, you receive, you are taken care of, you own this material experience, you get to amplify on the material experience. But the only way you do that is if you love like a mofo. So love is the answer for you, Shauna. Let's see what you can do to activate that a little bit more today. Interesting. Okay, so Shauna, you're actually being invited today to find some foundation in the material experience today, to maybe do a little bit of organizing, maybe clean your desk, maybe there's a closet that needs to be organized or a junk drawer, I don't know, whatever it is. But you're being invited to find some stability in the material experience. Perhaps it's time for a money date so that you know where your money has been moved, your money has been acknowledged. There's just this invitation to harmonize and find that security in the material experience. Now, the material experience security comes from finding security from the inside first. So don't go to your money date in a state of stress and anxiety. Find your stability within you first and then go do the money date. Find your stability within you first and then go clean your desk or organize the closet, whatever it needs to be. But you are being invited to find that foundation in the material experience today. And as a result, it's opening up this new belief system, this new playfulness of the mind, where the mind is kind of like, oh, I wonder if, and what if I could do this, and what if I did that? And it's going to open up some curiosity and possibilities for you. So I do this all the time. As a 5 of diamonds, I move furniture probably once a week. It's something that I do. I'm constantly changing my material experience. And in doing so, that every single time I change my material experience, new inspiration opens for me. So this is similar to what you're being invited to, Shauna, is to just open up that experience of adventure and play for yourself. All right. Okay. Okay, so thank you for just joining. Dave, if you would like a reading, absolutely, I'd love to. All I need is your month and day of birth. I do not need the year, and we'll dive right in. All right, so let's come back up. Where are we at? Jolie Goddess. Okay, March 28th. March 28th, 8 of clubs. So same as Shauna in the creator's code, your creator's code is really to just amplify love, to fill your cup with love so much. So if you're wondering how you do that, all you need to do is close your eyes and bring your awareness into the space of the heart. Actually, I'm inspired to do this with everyone right now so that we can all fill our cups. Thank you, 8 of clubs, for inspiring this moment. So long as you are not driving, please go ahead and close your eyes and bring your thoughts into the space of the heart. And just noticing the sensations and the feelings. It may be helpful to place your hand on your heart so that you can focus your attention there. And ask the heart, what does love feel like? What does it feel like to fill my vessel with love? Not the romantic love that's dependent on someone else, but deep, universal love. What does it feel like to fill the body with that frequency? To notice as the love shoots down the arms, in through the torso, down the legs, as it rises up into the throat, into the head. Just noticing the love frequency permeating all of the cells of the body and all of the spaces between. Filling your cup with love. And noticing as that love fills the body so much, it begins pouring out of the body into the space around you, into your home, into the yard and into the community, amplifying the love. And just take a deep breath. I invite you to stay with that energy. It will continue to amplify as you bring your awareness back to the eyes. And that, my friends, is as simple as that. 8 of clubs. That's your creator's code. The more you do that, the more you open up your ability to receive, the more you open up your ability to amplify in the material experience, to be, do, and have anything you desire. So I do feel like, Jolie Goddess, that was your instruction for today. However, I will still pull cards for you to see if there's anything else. That only takes a few moments, and instantly you just feel it. Yeah. Okay. Jolie, I can't make this up. So Queen of Hearts is saying just love, 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 nurture that Care Bear energy. Imagine that all the love you carry within you is just pouring out into the world, into humanity. Love on your neighbor, love on the people that you see at the store, love on your clients if you have them. Love, 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 amplify love. And in doing so, you bring yourself to a state of graduation, completion, fulfillment, where you are graduating into what's next. So if you get the sense that perhaps there's a project that you're working on, that you're almost there perhaps, and it's just being invited into an amplification of love on whatever it is that you're working on so that you can have the results. That feels really good. All right. Jolie, excellent. Okay, where are we at? Dave, I see your date of birth there. Thank you. February 10th. Okay, let me see if there's anybody ahead of you. I don't think there is. Okay, so Dave, February 10th. Oh, Jolie Goddess, it's Joyce. Hi, Joyce. That feels very much on point for you. Just love, a little love bug. All right, so February 10th. Fun. Okay, so Dave, you carry the contract of the Two of Spades. So I did a reading for a Two of Spades already on this call, but let's see what else comes through with your Creator's Code. So the Two of Spades is really about partnership with God, Source, Universe, the unseen world, of coming into co-creation with that. And your Creator's Code is unlocked by really allowing that to occur, of being a channel for that information, whatever is coming through for you. It's not a card of doing. It is a card. I can feel some clearing happening. Excuse me. All that love in the room is just clearing some stuff. That's excellent. All right. So your job, Dave, is to allow your creative exploration to occur. It's not about the to-do list. It's not about the things. It's not about the material experience. You are being asked to step into a higher sense of your own divinity and just allow the information, the ideas, the inspiration to flow through you without trying to control. It creates this weird dichotomy of, as humans, we're taught that we're supposed to be producers, that we're supposed to do, that our value is defined by our ability to get shit done off the to-do list. And you are the opposite. You're being invited to just channel, to be with God, to experience that deep connection, and to allow that higher perspective to flow through you in your creative expression. Now, Dave, I don't know you. I don't know what you do. I don't know anything about you. I've never met you. So welcome to my channel. But let me know how that lands for you, because the more you come into that co-creation experience where you are partnered with the unseen world, the more you nurture the world with the love that you carry. So your Creator's Code is unlocked by doing less and being more. Now, that's not to say just be lazy and lay on the couch. That's not what I'm saying. There is an active participation in this that requires the journaling, the channeling, the meditation, the doing the cue, all of those pieces. It is an active inaction, if that lands, if that makes sense. All right. So, Dave, let's see how we can activate that a little bit more today. I'd love to know how that lands for you, Dave. Right, Shauna? I can feel the love just rippling, right? It's so good. And it only takes a moment. As I said that, you felt swirling and flowing through you. Oh, you were just thinking about doing a money date. Excellent. So, Shauna, that was it. Dave, awesome. Okay, so let's see, Dave, how you can activate that just a little bit more today. Yeah, absolutely. So we've got two spades showing up. So Dave, the spades show up as the higher perspective. The spades are showing us the pathway into the unseen world. And that Jack of Spades is saying, get curious about it. open yourself up to newer perspectives of maybe there's a different modality you want to experiment with. There's no right or wrong way of being spiritual. You are already spiritual, but this is inviting you into a higher perspective of what that feels like for yourself. So you're being invited to explore your spirituality and your divinity with very much curiosity today. And as a result, you unlock creativity like nobody's business. I imagine, Dave, that if you were to go and do a meditation today, or to sit with your journal in contemplation today, or to just open yourself to curiosity and invite God in, you would be inspired to create something magical today. So that's how you can activate it just a little bit more. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, Veronica, I see you there for your daughter, August 19th. Okay, this will be my last one. Okay, August 19th, 7 of clubs. Aw, Veronica, your daughter is my moon. That's so cute. Okay. So, all right. Dave, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Welcome and subscribe to my channel. I do these readings every week, every Thursday at 10 a.m. So I'm glad you're here. Okay, so Veronica, your daughter, is a 7 of clubs. So she unlocks her creative code by being curious, by always wanting to know more. She is likely the child who is constantly asking why, what is that? I want to know more, show me more. Your daughter is likely someone who would love to read and learn and take courses and just discover the world. She is so curious. Nurture that curiosity in her. Allow her to explore in whatever direction she wants to go. If one day she's inspired by dinosaurs, let her explore that, but don't be surprised if she skips over to something else, because she's constantly on the move. She's constantly looking for more information and very, very curious. So nurture that curiosity in her. And as a result, she opens up the ability to not be attached to the material experience. She's likely someone who's going to be, like I said, I'm like, ooh, dinosaurs. And then, ooh, today I'm going to learn about airplanes. And ooh, today I want to learn about spirituality. She's just going to be jumping all over the place if you nurture that curiosity in her, if you give her the opportunities to learn on her terms without dictating the terms of her education, with letting her just explore wherever she wants to explore. And her creator's code is unlocked by not being attached to what she learns, that the learning doesn't have to become something. She's just learning for the sake of the joy of learning. Her name is Skylar. Aw. Beautiful. So let's see what she can do, what you can support her. I don't know how old she is, Veronica. So either she can do this on her own, or you can support her in this if she's too young to understand. Okay. Oh, Dave, your birthday was October 2nd. Sorry about that. I still feel like what I read for you lands. So we'll just go. The universe just directs us in certain ways. And so I don't feel that your reading was inaccurate in any way. But October 2nd, let's make sure we give you the right card at least. So you are actually a 7 of diamonds, Dave. Okay. Oh, she's 23. Okay, Veronica. So yeah, nurturing that curiosity. Absolutely. I am curious to know, was she a Y child? I was very much a Y child. I wanted, why? What is that? What is that? Okay, so she can activate it. Yeah, absolutely. By getting super creative, by being curious, by being willing to learn in different directions, she's probably got like 12 books on the go. Just encourage her to read, explore, learn, write. Just let her go wherever she is being drawn to go through the communication, whether she wants to write or read, whether she wants to learn in multiple different pathways. Just encourage her to do that. And as a result, she becomes a leader in the material experience, where she has the ability to absolutely embody the material and find the stability in the material world. So the more she learns and the more she explores and is curious, the more she masters the material. All right, everybody. She's all that you said. Yeah, beautiful. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me live. And if you're catching this on the replay, know that every message that was shared today was for everyone in the room. And I will see you very soon. I'll be coming live here at 11:30 in half an hour with a message, a to-do list from the universe. And I'll see you next week for more live readings. Bye for now. Remember, as always, I love you, I believe in you, and I see your power.